Hello children, how are you all? I am fine here and expect the same from you. I am Dakshayani handling biology from Bharadasnar Metric Higher Secondary School, Arakonam. Children, today we are going to see chapter 2 in 12th standard zoology, human reproduction, right? And we have discussed about the male reproductive system, spermatogenesis, female reproductive system, oogenesis and the structure of sperm and the ovum. And in this session we are going to discuss about the menstrual cycle. What is the other name of menstrual cycle, children? The other name of menstrual cycle is a ovarian cycle. Ovarian cycle. And the menstrual cycle takes place in the every female for a period of 28 or 29 days. Every 28 or 29 days, right? And it starts from menarche to the menopause, right? What is a menarche, children? The menarche occurs at the age of 12 to 13, right? Sometimes 11 or 14, right? So menarche is the first menstruation. So what is the term? Menarche refers to, menarche is a first menstruation, the release of first egg, we call it as menarche, right? And what is a menopause? Menopause, it takes place at the age of 45 to 50. Right, and this is a cessation of the menstrual cycle, that is the menstrual cycle stops at this age. So the cyclic events that takes place in the female reproductive system from menarche to menopause, that is about 28 to 29 days in a female reproductive life, except at the time of pregnancy, because at the time of pregnancy menstrual cycle do not takes place. So this is a definition for a menstrual cycle, children. The cycle of events that takes place in the female reproductive system from menarche to menopause, that is from the age of 12 to 50, right? We say it as menstrual cycle, but this menstrual cycle is absent during pregnancy. So this menstrual cycle has 4 different phases. So let us study about the 4 phases in detail. So this is the changes that takes place in the female reproductive system, right? It consists of 4 phases. One is a follicular phase, ovulatory phase, secretory phase and the menstrual phase. So first phase is a menstrual phase, right? Menstrual phase means what happens? Just you see, look at this picture, children. All the endometrial layers, get disintegrated and it comes out as a bleeding. So that is a menstrual phase. And after menstrual phase, what phase takes place? Follicular phase. Here inside the ovary, the follicle starts to develop. Hence it is called as a follicular phase. And next phase is the ovulation phase. Here after the egg get matured and the Graafian follicle releases the egg, right? And it is received by the what? It is received by the fallopian tube. So the process of release of the egg from the Graafian follicle, we say it as ovulation phase. And here what happens? During the follicular phase and here the endometrium starts regenerating, right? And luteal phase, what happens? Here the egg is released, right? And here at this phase only fertilization takes place, and if fertilization takes place, what happens? The nourishment to the developing fetus is provided in this phase. So hence it is also called as a secretory phase. So what are the 4 phases, children? Menstrual phase, follicular phase, ovulation phase and the luteal phase. So now let us discuss one by one in detail. So phases of menstrual cycle, first one is a menstrual phase. What is the other name of menstrual phase? It is also called as a bleeding phase. And follicular phase or the proliferative phase. Proliferative means multiplication. The follicle starts multiplying. And next one is the ovulatory phase. After maturation, the egg is released. That process we call it as ovulation phase. And last one is the luteal or the secretory phase. So now let us study about the menstrual phase. So in the phases of menstrual cycle, the first one is the menstrual phase. Just look at this picture, children. It is a diagrammatic representation to show, and this is the endometrium. This is the innermost layer of the uterus. What happens in the endometrium, and this is the hormone levels. It is the pituitary hormone levels, that is FSH. This pink line denotes the FSH and the blue line denotes the LH, and this is the changes that takes place in the ovary, and this is about the ovarian hormones, estrogen and the progesterone. So this is a diagrammatic representation what happens in the ovary and what happens in the endometrium simultaneously. So first one is a menstrual phase. Here the endometrial layer starts to degenerate. You see, children, what happens here? The layer destroyed and it starts to bleed, right? And here the hormone levels, that is estrogen, progesterone, FSH and LH are declined. There is no secretion of hormones, right? So menstrual phase takes place 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 days, and it leads to the degeneration of, that is destruction of endometrium. Destruction of endometrium, right? And the other name of the menstrual phase is a bleeding phase. Bleeding phase, right? And absence of menstruation is an indicator of pregnancy. But absence of menstruation, we cannot say, if menstruation is absent, we cannot say they are pregnant due to the hormonal imbalance or due to some factors, genetic factors also, the menstruation may be absent, right? So just absence of menstruation is an indicator of pregnancy. It is a sign for pregnancy. So the second phase what you are going to discuss is a follicular phase. Follicular phase, the other name is proliferative phase, right? Here the next phase, from here to here, before ovulation, that is it takes place from 5 to 14 days. 1 to 5 or 3 to 5 menstrual phase, right? 5 to 14 days the follicular cycle takes place. Here why we say this as a follicular phase, right? We can say two reasons, children. The follicle starts to develop. See here the follicle, that is primary, secondary, tertiary, Graafian follicle. Thus the maturation of the ovarian follicles takes place at this phase. So we can call this as a follicular phase. That is one of the reason. And another one is that the secretion of FSH is more, right? Secretion of estrogen increases and the influence of FSH is increasing. So we can say this as follicular phase, right? Here the follicle slowly started to develop from, first it develops into primary follicle, next develops into secondary follicle, next tertiary follicle, and finally the Graafian follicle. The Graafian follicle, the Graafian follicle possesses the secondary oocyte, right? So the development of the follicles, the level of, and here what changes that takes place in the endometrium? Endometrium starts to regenerate. Endometrium enna pannum konjam konjama valara arambikum, starts to regenerate, right? And so this is about the follicular phase. So next we shall study about the next phase. Next phase is what? Ovulatory phase. After what happened? The Graafian follicle get ruptured. Ruptured means what? Get broken or teared and the egg is released. So the third phase is the ovulatory phase. Here what happens? The Graafian follicle, right? It is fully filled with the fluid, that is the antrum, and ovule, the mature secondary oocyte with the developed follicle is present here. Now what happens? The Graafian follicle get destroyed and the egg is released. Egg is released. This process we call it as ovulation, and at this time the level of the hormone, that is LH is a luteinizing hormone. The level of LH is at peak, so we can call this as LH surge. What we can call? We can call this as LH surge. And what happens here? You just look at this. The endometrium starts developing more deeply when compared here you can see only it starts to regenerate, but here it develops starting more blood vessels. They form the very deeper layer. The endometrium starts to develop deeper layers. So this is about the ovulatory phase. From this they may ask one more question, children. What is ovulation? Yes, the process of release of ovum from the Graafian follicle, we call it as ovulation. This is a question they asked in the previous public exam, right? And the last phase is the what? Luteal phase or the secretory phase. The other name is the luteal phase. Luteal phase. Here why we call it as a luteus name? Here also there is two reasons. Here a structure, you know children, the egg is released, right? And the empty Graafian follicle, becomes a temporary endocrine gland called as corpus luteum. So corpus luteum is formed, so it is called as a luteal phase. And apart from this, the level of the LH is more. I told you follicular phase, follicle stimulating hormone is more. Here in the luteal phase, luteinizing hormone level is more. And here there is a chances of fertilization. Right children? The empty Graafian follicle will be converted into corpus luteum. Right? And now what happens? If fertilization takes place, right, the corpus luteum starts secreting the nutritive fluid to nourish the embryo. Hence, this phase is called as a secretory phase because it secretes a nutritive fluid. What happens if fertilization does not take place? If fertilization does not take place, what happens? The endometrium again starts degenerating. The hormone levels again decline, and the corpus luteum is converted into the start degenerating and converted into a scar tissue called as corpus albicans. If fertilization does not take place, what happens? This corpus luteum get converted into a scar. Scar means what? Thalumbu, right? Corpus albicans. Right children? So far we discussed about the 4 phases. First one is a menstrual phase, second one follicular phase, third one ovulatory phase, and the fourth one is a secretory phase. And next we are going to study about the disorder. It is given in your box. Do you know box children? What is polycystic ovary, PCOD? We say they have PCOD. What is PCOD or PCOS? PCOS is a polycystic ovary syndrome. In the ovary there may be many cysts. Cyst means what children? Katti, right? What neer kattigal we say, that is a polycystic ovary. You just look at this picture children. Here this is a normal ovary and this is a polycystic ovary. Here what happens? In the normal ovary the follicle starts maturing. But in the person who is affected by that PCOS, you see children, here the cyst is formed in the follicles. This prevent the maturation of the egg, right? So this is how the ovary of PCOS person looks, right? So now what happens? The egg does not mature, right? And this person's it causes some problem in the they cannot achieve pregnancy very soon, right? And this has to be treated, right? So now let us see what are all the symptoms of PCOS. So women with PCOS may experience, what are all the symptoms of this, right? Absence of, since the egg is not matured, what happened? Menstruation will be absent. So the first point is that absence of menstrual cycle, and they develop one of the important symptom called hirsutism. Hirsutism means what, children? Hirsutism means development of the facial hairs. You can see the woman who has a PCOS problem, they may develop the facial hairs, that is mustache and beard like a men. So hirsutism, right? And the next one is that obesity. They may become very fat, and acne, like pimples, they get fully pimples in their face. These are all the symptoms in which a woman with PCOS experience. Are there any symptoms for PCOS? Yes, there is a treatment for PCOS. The first one is that they should have a healthy lifestyle. They should have a healthy lifestyle. And next one, they should lose their weight loss and targeted hormonal therapy. This polycystic ovary is a main reason is that imbalance in the hormone, right? So they should consult a good doctor, and they should undergo targeted hormonal therapy. So the PCOS can be cured. Now we are going to see about the menstrual hygiene and the menopause, right? Menstrual hygiene is responsible, it leads to the healthy life in a female, right? Some girls, we can say, they get fear or embarrassment at the time of menstruation. They often take leave from the school, right? So it is necessary to maintain the menstrual hygiene. So if we maintain the menstrual hygiene, what happens? We can lead a healthy lifestyle. We can prevent from the infections, right? And how to maintain a menstrual hygiene? We have to use the sanitary napkins, right? Tampons and the clothings, right? And it should be changed every 4 to 5 hours. Right? And the napkin should be properly disposed, right, children? So this is the image of the incinerator which is used to burn the napkins. Through this opening we have to drop the napkins, and what happens? And if we close, it will be burned, and the ashtray, this is the ashtray where the ash will be collected, and it is very easy to dispose. So this incinerator should be placed in all the schools, public places to maintain good health, right, children? So, and the next one, what is the name of this? Incinerator. Incinerator, right? And what is the menopause? Menopause happens at the age of 45 to 50. Menopause 45 to 50 years. And what happens next? It does not, after this the woman cannot produce, menstrual cycle does not take place in the female life. So in this we have discussed about the menstrual cycle, and what about PCOS, how to maintain the menstrual hygiene, and what is menopause. So children, with this session comes to an end. Go through the topic well, practice the diagrams and write step by step. Thank you children, have a nice day.